Hello, hello, my fellow YouTubers. It's me again, Carlita, your Spice Queen. Yeah, I am here again with another word on the curb. And the word is heating up. Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kenya Moore is dating handsome Israeli restaurateur Roy Shlomo after nasty divorce from Mark Daly. And I have some details. But before we go into that, let's do what we do naturally. Let's first like, subscribe, please comment, and share. And if you are already a Spicer, please hit the notification bell so that you can be alerted when I upload new content. If you are not a Spicer, please, we're waiting for you. You are welcome. Come join the Spice Club. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Now, we know that with every word on the curve, there is an article involved. This information is brought to us by The Sun US. It is authored by Diana Cooper on May 3rd, 2023. And it reads like this. Now, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, let's hit that. The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kenya Moore, has a new handsome man after her nasty divorce from ex Mark Daly. And we done with him. I am so sick of that man. Okay, the U.S. Sun can exclusively reveal Kenya, 52, is dating Roy Shlomo, an Israeli entrepreneur from Atlanta who is in his mid-40s. Let's meet him. That guy is sexy as ever. Sexy as ever. I think Kenya may have got something this time. Right? Okay, let's read on. Okay, right. Roy is, let's do this. I'm sorry. Roy, there's a lot about Roy here. Now, Roy appears in the the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta and is featured in the trailer, right? Roy, who is featured on the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, is the founder of multiple businesses, Kill Me Crazy, Turk and Caicos, Aziza Restaurant and Lounge, and ATL's Canvas event space, which just launched last year. Sound like this man doing some things. Let's read on. He previously founded Mowgli, a frozen yogurt chain, before selling the company in 2014. Kill Me Crazy, a superfood cafe, launched in 2013 in Atlanta and has since expanded to 24 other locations. A West Hollywood, California location is opening soon. Wow, this man got some things going for him. The franchise's revenue is estimated at $13.4 million. Okay, that's not bad at all. Roy is no stranger to the spotlight. He's been interviewed and featured on local websites such as Simply Buckhead and national outlets such as Modern Luxury Jezebel. Okay, according to an online bio, he's from Israel and loves to travel to countries outside of the United States. Like Kenya, he's a big proponent of giving back and supporting local charities. That's a good dude. Quote, I was raised by my family to give back. Even when I was young, my parents and I would volunteer and donate food and time in Israel. It was and continues to be a source of joy, end quote, he told Best-Self Atlanta. So what sound like a good dude. Mr. Moore, we said. Bravo fans were first introduced to the entrepreneur when the Real Housewives of Atlanta trailer for season 15 dropped last month. The cast featured Kenya, Candy Barris, Sheree Whitfield, Drew Sidora, Marlo Hampton, and Sanya Richard Ross. In the trailer, Kenya is seen touching his arm. Touching his arm. Look there, you can see it in the trailer. Kenya is seen touching his arm and saying, "You look sexy." Roy, wearing a fashionable beige jacket, chuckles as he chats with the cast, and the girls laugh over Kenya's obvious flirtation. A happy-looking Kenya then confides to cameras, quote, "We might be looking at another Mr. Moore," end quote. Kenya, right? She then is seen showing her FaceTime video with Roy to the cast as they are seated at a restaurant. Kenya's longtime enemy, Marlo, reveals, "Is that Roy? Is that Roy?" That was the question. "I went on a date with him before. He popped my cherry," end quote. Boy, I tell you, that Marlo is just a mess. Oh, God. Okay, the TV personality doesn't seem to believe Marlo's claim. So she then pretends to throw up and says, "Sorry, there's some bull crap that got my stuff in my throat. That got stuck. I'm sorry. There's some bull crap that got stuck in my throat." You know, Kenya stood her ground while promoting the upcoming season. Okay, quote, "It's not true. It's 100% not true. She makes up everything," end quote. Kenya explained to ET about Marlo's claim. Quote, "You can't believe a word that comes out of her mouth," end quote. Okay, rumors swirl. All right, rumors swirl. Let's do this. I want to pull up this. Okay, now, rumors swirl. Back in January, rumors began that Kenya was dating a new man following her divorce from ex-Mark Daly. Love B. Scott reported that Kenya was dating a rich white man. The site also notes that she was introduced to him by Monietta Shore, who is a friend on the Housewives show. Quote, "Kenya's budding romance is expected to be part of her storyline," end quote, the story mentioned at the time. In her interview with ET this month, the reality star teased her new love interest. Okay? Quote, "Roy has been someone that I've known for a while, over a year, as friends, and I just think we have a lot in common," she dished. End quote, she did. Quote, "We have friends in common, and if nothing else, a great friendship," end quote. All right, ongoing divorce. Kenya has been embroiled in a messy divorce to Mark since filing in May 2021, calling it the world's longest divorce. That's why I am so sick of it, might I add. The New York City restaurant owner allegedly has been stalling and took months to even turn in basic documents. The pair have been secretly feuding as he is trying to take a portion of the home they share during their marriage despite her owning the property. He also requests he pay for his legal fees and demanded joint legal custody after agreeing to Kenya having primary custody of their daughter. Now, I remember that. Together, they are parents to a 4-year-old daughter, beautiful, beautiful Brooklyn. Right? Earlier this year, Kenya revealed that they did not have prenup, so divorce proceedings were taking longer than usual. I'm sure she learned from that. Quote, "I feel confident that it will get resolved soon," end quote, she told TMZ. That man need to let her go. Mark responded to the case by agreeing to Kenya having primary custody, but he demanded joint legal custody to allow him to make important decisions in his daughter's life. The former couple got married in June 2017 and separated in September 2019. Real Housewives of Atlanta premieres on May 7th. Well, we know that. And that's the end of that. That is the end of that. And I just hope that Kenya be happy and everything. And so tell me what you all feel about it. I'm so happy for Kenya. I'm hoping and praying that these work out for her. I really am. I'm hoping it works out for her. She deserves to have a nice life and everything and live well and be happy, less stress. Really, really. And she's doing quite well for herself. So I'm so excited for her. So I'm going to be watching this relationship very, very closely. So without further ado, I will see you in my next video.